fake. That was fake. People sat in my face
You're
and
right.
played cool, but in that chat talking cash money shit about me. I don't play like that. I didn't never sit right here. I don't have to. I can screenshot and screen record my whole message. I didn't sit right there and go and talk about how I needed one of y'all back. I don't have no reason to because I actually like y'all. I actually mess with y'all. I love everyone in the army. But for my family, who I consider love, and I actually want to be around and hang around, for them to go behind my back and talk about me, that really hurts my feelings. Like my feelings are destroyed at this point.
I totally understand what you're saying. For those soldiers, for those soldiers or generals that were talking behind your back specifically, can you send those screenshots or screen recordings directly to Chica?
Since I most definitely will. Is he online or is he logged off?
He went to go buy that bottle, but you could definitely send it to Chica. I totally understand exactly where you're getting from. I totally understand exactly what point you're touching, where you're getting it from. It's understandable. Yo, Kevin, can you park
Yo,
that BC and just meet me over here right now?
Please.
So, um, they're here because during the meeting, using the slash reg chat, there was some generals specifically talking right behind Dr. White's back, and he has video proof and screenshots.
If you don't like me, only thing I say, if you don't like me, say that. If you don't like my faction, say that. Don't do nothing behind my back. I find that fake. I will find that more disrespectful than you speaking up and saying it to my face. I would rather you speak up and say it to my face so I know where the common grounds is and I know who to stay away from. Not even to be shady or be rude or upfront from, but to just stay away from because obviously it's not a common ground. But for it to be somebody talk about how my back, and then try to be cool to my face, I am that ain't something that I ain't with that. I ain't, and that, like I said, it really does irritates my soul.
Who directly is that soldier that was talking behind your back?
It was
I
multiple
know
soldiers
exactly
actually,
who he's talking about.
multiple.
I know exactly. He's talking about Maya.
And
Who else?
Who's the other one?
Lady Ski had something to say.
Oh yeah. You talking about her? Well, she has fire.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna bring it out to them,
Is
and
there
that's definitely gonna
anybody
be
else?
dealt with. Okay.
King, you had something to say too. Let's show them the fastest route to HP. So I know that route. It's called the respond button. Okay.
You said who else?
But yeah,
King Baker.
Baker?
Because I gotta point everybody out. I don't.
Oh well.
I didn't want to do this.
That's
But
three. Is there a fourth one?
give me one sec.
I believe that we can conduct this a little bit more professionally, if you know what I mean.
I wanted to too. Honestly, I did. I didn't even want to do this. I thought that meeting was it. That meeting
Man,
for
I
me.
did so also. I was not
That
even looking
listen.
at the
Let me.
reg chat.
I want to say that meeting for me was honestly genuine. Everything that I said, I was honestly standing on business about. If anybody don't know me, I stand on business. So I would never lie or disrespect. If I don't like you, I will tell you to your face. Murder Mine. I did not like Murder Mine. I brushed all of that under the rug when he killed me and all that we argued. I brushed all that shit under the rug when I found out he was a gen for the army because I respect you guys. I respect you guys to a whole other caliber. Anybody disrespect y'all from my faction get dealt with. I don't see them again. And if it's a troll, they get banned. I do my best to try to help because there's only so much that I can do, but I do my best to try to help you guys. You guys sit up on this hill damn it all day, and the only time you do get action when you're shooting at people. So I do try to sit my medics up here, sell pills, you know what I'm saying, interaction, so you guys don't have something to talk to. But for me to be genuine about everything that I do for the army, and you guys just not fucking with us for real, or for some people not fucking with us for real, that shit is crazy. And then for nobody to even step up and defend us like we're just all bad, or if we did something to you guys, let me tell you something. If you have a video of one of my medics talking shit, send that to me right now and I dismiss their ass. Right now. Right in y'all face. Right now.
Yo, guys,
Please
3 times
do.
over.
Uh,
Hey, yo, Jeffrey, don't use the radio for now.
like I said, we as generals, we're gonna conduct that business and we're gonna deal with it directly. Maya and Lady Ski will be spoken to by our FGs and our DFGs and even our 3 stars. It will be handled and it will be discussed. Okay? I personally apologize for all the inconveniences we had recently and the one that we have right now.
Right now, I am going to say, listen, I still hold no bad blood against you guys. I still love you guys as family. But to know that, you guys have people in your faction that don't like the medic faction or have ill will towards us, and then to turn around and smile on our face, whatever the case may be. But just knowing that you have people in your faction have ill will towards us and you guys are not correcting that or checking that, I would say let's just for the best, just keep a little distance for right now. Maybe later on we can have a meeting, but right now because that was legit, like really, really fake, and my feelings are damn hurt. Cause half y'all people in this faction or half y'all in this faction came from the medic faction or used to ride with me deep, especially Maya. So for that shit really hurt me deep. You know what I'm saying? Even Baker was in a medic faction for a couple, for a little minute. So that really hurt me deep. So I just feel like it need to be a little separation for a minute. I'm gonna call off the beach party tonight. I'm gonna keep medics. We're gonna stay to ourselves right now because I don't know if it's us or the other factions. I don't know what we do to make people feel like that, I guess like we're the shit or we're not shit or whatever the case may be. But we don't do anything. We can't do anything. We don't even have guns. So what more can we do? And if half of them did have guns, half my medics, they seen that and they wanted to come up here and start a riot. Cause like, damn, we didn't even say nothing. And none of us went in our Fred chat. Even the ones that half y'all people killed, they didn't say nothing about it. They was like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got everything squared away. But to have one of y'all members come down there and then tell us what was going on, I'm like, well, damn. Like, and he wasn't even doing it spitefully. He was doing it because he used to roll with me deep too. You know what I'm saying? I respect him 100%. I really do. And I hate that it had to come to this where it seemed like he's, leaking out information or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure he does not. Because it was me. And I really would have hoped somebody else would have came and told me too, but I kind of see how the line is being driven. I don't want to create any more division than what it is. So like I said, give us a couple days. We will have another meeting. I would love to speak with Chico whenever he comes back to see if we can ride over this speed bump. But y'all got to understand how I'm coming. Like, y'all got to realize I don't even know. People in my faction are fake. Like, I have fake people in my faction I got to weave through. I don't want to have to weave through people who have been through faction leaders that's in a faction. Why do I have to weave through that? Those already, they already had their evaluation. They already had their kumbaya, whatever the case may be, their ceremony, whatever the case may be. My people, they don't have ceremony. They just join, come in, troll, do whatever they want. Then I have to try to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I have too much on my plate to be having to worry about other people being fake to it. Honestly, I would love to disclose that information, but I feel like that y'all would have some type of grudge towards that person, so I'm not going to disclose that person. It wouldn't be fair to them because they was only looking out for me in the end, as you can obviously tell.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's very understandable. And as I already said before, I apologizes for that grievance that we just had. I apologize for that grievance that we're having right now, and it will be dealt with at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's not bad blood. Like, I still love you guys. Like I said, it breaks my heart. That's all.
I get where Dr. White coming from. That would be like if we'd be upset too if their mags went around talking shit behind our back. You feel me? He's basically saying if someone say it to him, not behind them.
Yeah, my
And I shut them down.
My 3-star general has a question.
Go ahead.
He said specifically who sent that screenshot, and he has his own suspicions, and that's why he asked.
Like I said, I honestly would most definitely love to disclose that information, but right now for their safety of their job because they love the army, their army strong, and they love being around certain people in the army. I honestly don't want to do that because if I see them get dismissed, I'm going to be upset because I know it's going to be spiteful because that person does their job to the T amazingly, and this is great RP. They does great RP, so I honestly don't want to jeopardize their job on honest evidence. I can send you guys the screenshots. I wouldn't be oblivious to send you guys the screenshots, but me sending you guys their name or telling you guys who it was is crazy. It's not corrupt. It will be corrupt if he linked you guys' information to a gang member. It's not corrupt if he linked your guys' information to a faction administrator, not an administrator, but a faction leader.
It's corruption
If I may speak right now, can I
from
speak
the
for a
police
second?
to anybody else is corruption. It don't have to be a gang member.
Go ahead, Uppy.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand what's going on here. I understand why he doesn't want to send the screenshot. I'm not really too, too backstabbed about, somebody sending a screenshot to him because he just had a meeting about, how we can improve.
Of
Somebody
course.
right there in the meeting, you know what I'm saying, sat there and started talking HP's back. So, can't really be mad if somebody's in a screenshot when we are pretty much the ones in the wrong when we had that whole meeting about improving the relationship. We got to look at this not from an emotional point of view, but from a more logic point of view. You're in suits. You're supposed to look at things in a logic sort of way, not emotion. That's how you make powerful decisions and earn, more profit within the army. That's how it becomes better. You understand what I'm saying? He did nothing wrong so far in the meeting, and they're afraid that they weren't talking smack as far as we know. So you know what I'm saying? We attacked them. We're the assaulters in this part, and because these are people from our faction and these are our soldiers that were talking about them first, we all have to take a slice of the blame because they represent us, especially being people in a suit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it was got me on that, so it is what it is.
Yeah, and this just become Army's problem, not just PD problem or HP problem. It just become Army problem because why would someone just come to HP for the shit about the Army? What we have in the Army stays in the Army. That's a breakdown. Nothing that change that.
Yeah, I gotta get back to doing my watches doing trolling this bitch.
If it does make you guys, now go ahead. I'm sorry, Uppy.
Just make room in your friends list real quick so I can add you. I should have been added you when I was at work.